What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 53. Man, I'm back again, And so you can tell from the title, man, sometimes, especially back in the day, the police, I ain't gonna say they was gang banging, but they would really take an affinity toward whatever the hood or the set was that they were patrolling. Now, other than, okay, but now say like 77th Street Division, they tried to gang bang. Now that was because of where 77th Street was, they were dead smack in the middle of South Central, man. I'm talking about ground zero for gang activity. 77th Street Police Station. They had to really deal with a lot of hardcore sets back then. You know what I'm saying? Crips and Bloods. They had to put up with a whole lot. And so they was to the point where, yeah, I remember a few times, man, 77th Street, you know what I'm saying, stopped me. And they talking that tough talk, like, yeah, 77th Street gang, you know? Huh? What? Yeah, and that's how they was got down, you know. Everything in LA was gang orientated. The police too. To the point where they knew you so well, if you went in a certain area and the police seen you, they would automatically know, man, wait, hold up, y'all not from over here. Y'all not from here. Because if they, for instance, like Newton Street. Now, Newton Street Division, they got everything from, I would say, probably, man, Slauson or Florence, maybe, on that east side, all the way back to the downtown area. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I believe like 6 Deuce East Coast, 5-9 East Coast, 5 Trey Avalons, the Peblos, the Villains, the 4 Deuces, the 4 Treys, the 30 Pyrus, Outlaws, the 40 Avalons, everything over there. Ross Schneider Park Boys, all the Pyrus, all that came up under, even the 5 Deuce Broadways probably, maybe, I'm thinking, maybe. But all that came up under Newton Street Division jurisdiction. And we had to deal with them. So now a lot of the police that went around them areas, they knew us. They knew us. We knew them. They knew us. Some of them police we dang near almost grew up with. They was over there around us so much. And if you came in a certain area over there and they seen you, they would know, hey, you're not from here. And they would get at you. They would get at you about that, man. Get from over here. To the point to where I'm gonna tell you about a situation that happened with us one time. This was back in the mid 80s. We in Avalon Guards one night, man, we kicking it, man. I'm talking about we kicking it as we always do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, we down there doing what we do. And one of the homegirls had an issue. One of the little homegirls, Shelly, she had an issue with, if I can remember, what I think a dude that she was going with or a dude she was talking to. And over there on the west side in Hoover Hood, in A. Trey Hoover Hood. And the dude slapped her. Whoever this dude was, he ended up slapping her. And which at that time, you know, was a no. You don't put your hands on the home girl, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, and it's somewhat like that today. You know, for some, you know, it's chivalry. Men are going to stand up for women. It's just simple as that. You know what I'm saying? It's chivalry. They say chivalry is dead. No, chivalry ain't dead. It's always been here. It will always be here. So now, you know, when your homegirl pull up and she go to talk about a dude from someplace else did something to her, you know, y'all finna go crazy. Y'all finna ride. We finna posse up. Here we come. Here we come. And that was the situation that happened this night. What happened was we was in the Avalon Guards kicking it, and the homegirl Shelly and a couple of other homegirls, when she pull up, she was telling what she was telling. She was getting at. Now she didn't get at me, but she was getting at another one of the homies about the situation that happened. So she was explaining to the homie, Big Smiley from Avalon Gardens. She was explaining to him about the situation. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think she had on the homie's coat. She might have had on, one of the homie's coats. And I think the dude that she had got into it with that ended up putting his hands on her and tried to take the coat and didn't want to give her the homegirl her coat back. So we were like, okay. So now when she relayed all this info to us, us being how we are, that AGC gang, we like, cuz, let's go. Where he at? Where he stay? Where he at? So she say, man, right there on 82nd and Hoover. Oh, okay. Well, come on, let's go. So I never forget, man, we posseed up. Man, we about 4 cars deep. We end up going over there. So now when we get there, homies popping out, homies jumping out the car. Wasn't nobody really around at the time. So we jump out the car and we go to standing around looking. Well, we looking for individuals like, what's up? Where they at? So 2 dudes come walking down the street. Now, we thought they was just walking down the street, but no, they was coming toward us because they seen us in they set and they knew we wasn't from Hoover. So when they seen us, they bell up. They be like, what's up, cuz? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this back in the 80s, they was still cripping in. So they're like, what's up, cuz, man? You know what I'm saying? Where y'all from? We like, cuz, from Avalon, homie. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even say, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a mixture of, at that time, it was a mixture of 5 trays, 40s, and 11 6s. But now, we like, cuz, we from East Side Avalon, homie. So they're like, well, shoot, cuz, what's up? What's going on? So now, homies go to explain to them like, oh, cuz, man, your homie did this, and this to the homegirl. He got the homegirl coat, cuz. We come to get that coat. We come to find out why fool put his hands on the homegirl. So when we relayed to them who we was talking about, him and the 2 dudes, they was like, cuz, man, that dude, man, he ain't from our set. Like, huh? He like, no, cuz he from, he ain't from Hoover, homie. Hoover. This is Avalon. This is Hoover. I be seeing, I just had to throw that little bit in because I see different videos with all the different sets that beef with Hoover when they be like, putting the FU finger up, they be throwing up Avalon. You know what I'm saying? They throw up that's not Hoover. This is Hoover. This is Avalon. Anyway, that's an old thing right there, though. But anyway, so the dude told us, he say, look, homie, that dude, man, them dudes you talk about, they not from Hoover, cuz they from Playboy style. We were like, they from where? He say, cuz they from Playboy style. Man, that's some little clique over here, man. They not Hoovers, though. So we like Playboy style. None of us had ever heard of that at that time. We had never heard of that. What the heck is that? So we like Playboy gangsters. They were like, no, cuz Playboy style. Some fools over here call themselves Playboy style. So we was like, well, dang, we didn't know what that was. So anyway, the dude said, but I know what apartment he's staying. I'm gonna go get him, cuz y'all can go ahead and straighten this out. So we like, well, yeah, cuz, go get him. So he go get the dude. So when he go get the dude and 2 more dudes come out. So 3 of them come down the stairs. They come. So it's this gate because we had to hop the gate. Our car's parked right there on 82nd. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was between Hoover and Vermont. Anyway, so we hopped the gate. We in the yard. So the dude like, well, man, no. So the homie Smiley want to get down. The homie Smiley from the Gardens, he want to get down because it's his coat. So he let them know, cuz, man, y'all come up with that coat, homie. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Y'all, with the homegirl. So, dudes is going back and forth, couple, arguing, da. It never went to blow. It didn't go to blows. So the dude, like, man, old girl be this, that, old girl this, that, da, da, da. We like, man, we don't want to hear, we don't care about none of that. Whatever you and her got going on, that's on you. But that coat, cuz, we got to have that coat. That's the homie coat, cuz. So while we talking about the two dudes from Hoover, they go off on the two dudes from Playboy Style. They like, come man, y'all calling me, man, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Basically, they checking them about, causing mess. Then the DM right here got dudes from different sets coming in our hood, like, like it's y'all hood, cause y'all whoop, 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 whoop. So what it was, it seemed to me like they had been, okay, you had the 8 Trey Hoovers, then you had what was called 8 Deuce Playboy Style, PBSC, but they was Crips, Playboy Style Crips. I think they was Crips at that time. If they weren't, I know they eventually became Crips. This was like in the mid 80s. I think they was Crippin' at that time. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to it, y'all. But they was 8. I knew they was 8. They were some called 8 Deuce Playboy Style. So that was my first time hearing about them. So the Hoovers was going out their way to let us know, look, they not a part of us. That's their own thing. We don't like them being over here. We've been trying to tell them, look, y'all got to turn Hoover. Anyway, it happens like that because, back down in the 50s, back in the day, we used to have a little clique called Five Deuce. PSH, let me see. Yeah. PSH. Five Deuce PSH, Pimp Style Hustlers. They weren't Crips or Bloods. They was just a little hustler, little player like little crew. Every set in LA back during that time, they had a little crew of dudes that was up in there claiming, player this or hustler that. Player this, something, whatever street number, whatever name, hustler, or whatever street number, whatever name, player. It was like that. Cause we couldn't stand it. We could not stand that. Man, every time we caught these dudes from Pimp Style, we whooped on them, till eventually they all had to end up turning Fire Trey Avalon. So, like I say, every set was going through this at that time. Most sets, at least, from what I seen. So anyway, this was what the Hoovers had to deal with at that time. The 8 Treys, at least. So, now the two dudes from 8 Trey Hoover, they arguing with the two dudes from 8 Deuce Playboy Style. They going back and forth, which at that time, I'm sitting there looking, I'm still wondering like, what the heck is this? So boom, the police end up rolling up. 3 carloads. So when they roll up, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody tripping, what hadn't been no fight, no fisticuffs, no pistol drawn or none of that. It was just a whole bunch of yeah at the time. You know what I'm saying? So when the police pull up, they made sure the gate got open. Matter of fact, no, they made us hop the gate. So when they bailed up to the gate, they was like, hey man, look, what's going on? We got a call and this, that, and the other. What's going on? So, of course, we do like everybody, we dummied up, man. We don't know, ain't nothing going on, man. We kicking it, man. It ain't nothing. So they was like, after they kept looking at us and they like, hey man, where all y'all from? Where y'all from? So they pointed all to Avalon. They like, man, where y'all from? So we like, man, we from East Side Avalon. So the police like, man, we can look at you. We knew y'all wasn't from Hoover. We knew y'all wasn't from over here. We know. And the police exact words was, we know all our Hoovers. That's what he said. We know all our Hoovers. Y'all not from over here. We knew y'all wasn't from over here. We like, no, man, we off the east side. So they like, well, what's the problem? What's going on? So we like, ain't no problem, man. We just over here talking, man. We kicking it. So the police like, no. Look, if these y'all cars, get up out of here. Get out to Hoover. Get off the west side. Go back over there on the east side where y'all come from. Cause we don't want no mess over here with our Hoovers. We don't want no drama. So we like, dang, what? All right, well, cool. We feel we gotta go. So, but now they gave the homie the coat back. They had been gave the homie the coat, you know what I'm saying? But it was a bunch of just other little menial arguing going on. So we just went to hitting the fence. We just went to hitting the fence. Boom, 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 boom. We hitting the fence. We getting back in the cars. And, the two dudes from Hoover, from A-Tray Hoover, I can't remember who they were. They were still standing there talking to the dudes from Playboy Style. They was arguing with them like, man, blah, 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 blah. Like, you could tell that the Hoovers had been trying to tell these dudes, hey, man, ain't no such thing as no 8 dudes Playboy Style in our hood. You got to be Hoover or nothing. But you can also tell that the 8 dudes Playboy Styles wasn't hearing it. You know, they was like, hey, we Playboy Style, and that's that. We ain't changing. Whatever became of them, I don't know. That was my first time ever hearing about them. I never seen nobody from there no more again in life. But yeah, so we ended up jumping in the car and the police escorted us. You know what I'm saying? They escorted us up out the Hoovers and made us go back to the east side. But I'm telling y'all the story to show y'all how territorial the police can be. The police are terrible when they know what they know, and they know when you don't belong over here. They know when you're not supposed to be here, and they gonna run you up out of there. That was not the first time that had ever happened to me. No, that happened to me before in a couple of other sets where the police, because they knew or we looked different, dressed different, walked different, talked different. I don't know, but they knew that we was not from this area. You know what I'm saying? And they had to run us off. Like back in the day, how when you go to Orange County and the police will get directly on you, like, man, nah, get up out of Orange County. Get up out of here. They'll run you all the way back to the LA County, Orange County line and like, hey, get. They might let you stop in Anaheim, because Anaheim been ghettoed out, and leave you there. But a lot of time, man, they used to run us, man, shoot, get up out of here. You going to jail. But yeah, man, that's a trip, man. I told y'all this story because the police are territorial. They know who they know. You know, they know who they know. When I be coming back to LA and I be in a set and the police roll up and they be looking, you know what I'm saying? They don't too much bother us or whatever, but they know the little homies because they see the little homies every day and they know the different people. So now, you know, the police roll up, and if it look like something is amiss, like it's a problem, and they know you not a regular face, oh, they gonna hem you up, because they hemmed me up once before. About a couple of years ago, when I was back in LA, I'm in a set and the police roll up. Now, of course, I have been gone all them years, so they don't really know me. They don't know me for real. Boom. So the police kept looking at me. So finally, he pumped his nuts up to like, hey, man, you know, where you from? That's what he asked me. Like he gangbanging or something. Gonna ask me where I'm from. Hey, where you from? You from right here? You from around here? I'm like, I'm from right here, homie. This is my set. They like, man, we ain't never seen you before. We don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I was in jail, but I'm back now. They like, okay. And they left it at that. They didn't push the envelope, which I'm glad, because I had caught an attitude that quick asking me where I'm from. East Side Avalon, fool. But anyway, that's how the police be knowing, and they can be very, very, very territorial, you know? Anyway, man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon. 5-3. I got to get on up out of here, y'all. Peace. I'm out.